We've reached a point in the development of the city where now the spaces between the buildings are much more important than the buildings themselves. That shared public space has become more valuable than the built spaces that have created them. It's very important to preserve that space and to honor the life that goes on in that space. More important than the architecture, more important than the three-dimensional building of the city. Well, we're right at the center of the Burnside Bridge, which is the epicenter of the city of Portland. The center of the city is not Pioneer Courthouse Square. It's right here. The arterial connects us east-west, and the river connects us north-south. If you put a pin in Portland and wanted to spin the city around it, this is where you would put the pin. This is the prime center. This is the place where east and west are connected. We have a river running right through our living room, and this is where we live. What we have here is a city developing by the path of least resistance. We've choked our major contributory creek with a freeway because it was easy to run it through there. So now what's happened is we've lost all the natural characteristic. We've jammed all this infrastructure in a way that's precluded people from being able to get to their river and to recognize why they came here in the first place. You can see the dramatic difference on one side of the river, which is full development, and the other side of the river, which is great potential development. If what we do is repeat that density of development on the east side of the river, on this side, we'll realize that the river is in fact in the center of the city. The portion of the river to the south of the bridge is very different than the Room portion of the river to the north of the bridge. It's parallel, it's a long, clearly coursing river, so it requires a different kind of design response. Bring people down to the edges of the river continuously. Waterfront Park is just a seawall. There is no way to get down to the river. So being able to step that surface down and let people down to the edge. The challenge and the opportunity here is to design the city, to propose solutions for it that make it the city that we want it to become. Every great city started out with big ideas, and they've been encouraged by big ideas. That's how the city grows effectively. The most important thing is to design the city, to create the visions and the images for how the city could be. We've worked very well on creating solutions for trucks, trains, and freight movement. Now it's time for the city to mature and go to the next level, which is to accommodate human beings.